moments last. Stream the past and all around. Feats so grand and gameplay sound. Every episode so prime. Catch it live, we're killing time.
Hello everybody, sorry. I didn't have the program open to record the song. How's everyone doing? Wait, Ceribot has cat facts? It really needs an X Factor. Ah, my helmet. 60% of all helmets broken is Suba. Oh, welcome on in, everyone. I hope everyone's had a good time. I am unfortunately coming down with a bit of a cold. I'm going to try and power through it. I don't have Nick's facts. I'm sorry. Alright, another Nick's fact. Nix cares about each and every one of you. That's a good Nick's fact. Welcome on in, everyone. Super, Phyllis, Salam, and anyone else who may be lurking. It is good to have you all here. And Dead Son! With the gibberish spams. You alright, Dead Son?
Deadson Prime just subscribed. Mo money, more nicks.
Thank you for the sub. It's nearly been 2 years, Dead Son. How crazy is that? It does not feel like 2 years. Dead Son said, wait, how'd you post? Oh, wait, it's because you're a VIP. VIPs can post links, apparently. Cat, dog, duck, and capybara facts. Interesting. That look as good as eyes, though. It will assume, bros. Thank you, Phils. I will. So I'm a little bit under the weather. On Sunday, it was my niece's 21st birthday. Now, a part of, you do the cake and whatnot. Her boyfriend or fiance, one of the two, he said, oh, just give me a quick moment. I need to go grab my drink. Because we were out in the backyard. He ran off to quickly grab his drink, and while off, a mini fire started, and so we quickly rushed the birthday song, and then he came back after all of it. And I thought, I can see the look of disappointment that he didn't get to be here for it. So I sat down and I was just chatting with him for about an hour afterwards about bits of anything and everything, trying to be good uncle-in-law. And then afterwards he was leaving, and then I heard someone say, oh, I hope you feel better soon. Like, wait, he's sick? Oh no. Oh no. I was gonna power through yesterday when it was just a tickle. However, my internet started playing up quite a bit, and so that's why I wasn't here yesterday. So I do want to apologize over that. So what is this status thing that Dead Son has shared? Comes many details in all overseas scratches my itch. Hashtag my Unreal and other stuff. That's not how a hashtag works, but that is amazing. Oh my goodness. If anyone else can see that link, check out what Dead Son shared. He modeled up an old rotary phone and a real old radio. I'm looking at how the molding on the phone is, and I'm like, yeah, I 100% remember it because it wasn't sharp, crisp lines. Like, it was melty in the radio was just cool. I love old style. But how's everyone's weekend been? The music's over. Can I press this button and get Oblivion? Wait, I gotta click a different button. I forgot over the weekend I had to mute the 4K utility screen. It was that cold, I used my other computer as a heater. Sorry, hiccup there. And it did not work. I actually fished out my old heater, which is probably what's caused me to get a little bit sick. I usually get sick when I pull it. Similar to you, that's my weekend. You were at my niece's birthday? Alright, what else did I miss in the opening? Phyllis got a fortune cookie. We all have extraordinary coded within us, waiting to be released. That's actually a good fortune. You finally got a good fortune. Zuba, where's there a good hero? Then they crack my helmet. How do you crack it? We know what happened to AC2 yesterday. Welcome on in, James. What is AC2? Assassin's Creed 2? Animal Crossing 2? Oh, it is Assassin's Creed. Oh. I was saying Animal Crossing as a joke, so that's actually quite interesting. No birthday, but fun streams count as a birthday fun. Was it your birthday, Suba? Block, 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 block. I mean, if it was, and I missed it, well, I'm going to say happy birthday now, because I had no clue. I was just kind of bundled up the entire time, trying to survive. Birthday's in September. Ah. Well, I rescind that happy birthday, and I'll re-gift it later. Alright, here we go. First hydrate. Healthy hydrate. Yum, yum, yum. 100% honor of James. Which is fair. He does need to save up his points a bit. And unhealthy hydrate. Oh, there's hiccup though. I do not like hiccups when I'm drinking. So that's kind of everything that's kind of going on while I've been away. Pretty much what happened was you can no longer play it due to their DRM. They shut down the servers. And then recently, yesterday, the single player stopped working. Ubisoft said there's no interest in fixing it and enjoy playing games. Oh. So this is why I hate DRM that has to check online if it's legit or not. It never ends well, and it just means that every game has a limited lifespan outside of modders, which is what the DRM's trying to stop, is the pirates and the modders and whatnot. But they're the ones who allow a game to survive. And it's actually quite funny because I do see people going, oh, we don't like DRM in our games. Why can't you be good? Like all these games on Steam. And I'm like, yeah, but Steam's a DRM of itself. If your internet, if your internet goes down and you go to log onto Steam, it has to confirm that yes, you have logged in on this computer under that Steam ID to play any of the games that have been. So it's a form of DRM. But then, if your computer had crashed, that one file is one of the easily corrupted files, which is what happened to me. We had the power go out a few years back. Someone crashed into a major transformer. Not like the main ones, just the major ones, like Bumblebee or Starscream or something. And that knocked out the power for about 8 hours. And then when they got it back on, the telephone poles and whatnot were not working in the area for another 2 days. Because I don't know, something that they were doing with the fix caused that to fry. I don't really know. And I could not access Steam because Steam was like, oh, your computer didn't turn off correctly. We don't have this file. Not me, someone else did. They're just selling a broken game on stores. If you bought the deluxe edition, you can't access it. Ugh. Yourself, why? I know on PlayStation, I do have like Assassin's Creed, like all of them waiting through PlayStation Plus. It's actually funny. I think I started play Assassin's Creed 1 on Steam, and then I'm like, yeah, this is getting a bit annoying, a bit boring. Because like it would always crash. So I started play recently Assassin's Creed 2 on PlayStation. Through like the Ezio trilogy, I think they called it. And I played it once and like, yeah, I'm good on this. Oh, my eyes feel so dry. I know my eyes are dry because I've got the heater on, but I need the heater on because it is so cold. Ah, here we are. Staring at... Is that a window or a light? I don't know, but it makes him look so much older. It's only a game for $19. Oh. See, that's where I do believe games should have a mandatory price drop after a certain amount of time. Well, a certain amount of time with no update. Well, no, because then publishers would be like, hey, look, here's version 1.2.83. Various bug fixes. And as long as they just fix or change one thing, they'd be like, yeah, the game's up to date. It's new. We worked on it. Full price. Like, what if 2 years after a game came out, it could no longer be the max price that it was released? That would be amazing. And then, you go up to, let's say, 6 years? And 6 years later, it'll be like, let's say 75 to 80% off. Now, this is obviously going to have to not include live service games that, they're constantly updating and whatnot. But then again, Sea of Thieves came out as an $80 game over here in Australia, and now you get it for like 20. They're like, yeah, we rely more on the microtransactions. But I do believe games should get cheaper as time goes on, especially when you look at the PS3 and none of the games are on sale. And you're like, come on. No one is rushing to spend all this money on PS3. Oh, it's a bear. Get it back, bear. You don't want this. Maybe you do. Ah! He does want it! Bad bear. You want my shield? You want to play frisbee? No. Yeah, you better run away. Oh, good. He stopped him. I was almost worried for a second there. But while I was away yesterday, unable to stream, I did schedule 35 more VODs to be released, which today was the first one. It was an old art stream. All of Pokemon Colosseum, Celeste, Dragon Quest monsters, like that's all going up. I want to discover the gate. No, I'll be fine. I go to the Mage's Guild. But yeah, so I did all of that. So I made or spent a couple hours making my basic looking thumbnails. Shrek? That belly, my goodness, man, what have you been eating? Lockpicks. Alright, slide on out of here. Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Convictions also broken, same thing. Ah, Ubisoft, why? I know why. The same reason why the Wii and the Wii U stores are shut down. They were going to shut down the PS3, but then they didn't. People said, no, that's going to be the biggest mistake ever. But all the Nintendo consoles, including DS, DSi, 3DS, they've all shut down. Sorry, just pick flowers as I ran. Oh, by the way, has anyone seen the new trailer or reveal trailer, like the game? What was it? Beast of Extinction, I believe it's called. For those that don't know, like it was announced during the Xbox showcase, and the game looks incredible. Another ogre? Take your teeth too. But the game looks absolutely incredible. And the thing that I find most strange is the fact that it is by Game Freak. I'm from the portal? No, he killed a Daedroth by himself. I do have plans to do a stream where I'm just tackling all the different gates. I don't think there's any achievements tied to it, but I'd like to do it just for me. Now, I want to do the Mage Guild questline tonight. Draw my power.
Let's get this over with.
Oh, I was hoping for necromancers. I want to do like the Mage Guild because if we do it, there are two things that can appear. The first one being necromancers who will have the black soul gems, and I think there's one quest which can give you a black soul gem, and I really want that. I reckon it'd be cool. Oh. I say that, but the real reason I want it is we need it for one of the Daedric princes. The other reason I want to do it, you have to go against conjurers, and conjurers have a chance to have a Daedric dagger now. And I need the Daedric dagger because, well, I love the sword. Find a monster over there. Well, I love this sword. I like the idea of this guy having the hunting knife. which I can then enchant a whole bunch. Dean has a question on Discord DM. What do you think about... Oh, right. I completely missed that. I'm sorry. I just had way too much on my mind. So I guess that's another announcement thing we can talk about. We mentioned it briefly about what could be happening with Sonic Crossworlds last week when I was playing Sonic Heroes. We got a trailer which revealed that we do have bonus non-Sonic characters coming into it. Being Joker from Persona 5, we have... I forget the guy's name. I want to say like Ichiban or something from Like a Dragon. And we have Hatsune Miku. And it looks like these three are going to be on release, with the first Season Pass character, or characters, being Steve, Alex, and a Creeper from Minecraft. I believe the way this is going to work is because they're all using the same minecart, the three characters are actually going to be skins that you can swap between. So it's one character slot, different skins. We did get... I don't think I shared the image with you, James. I had it loaded up, and I was going to share it. So let me do a quick clickety-clack. Yeah, I was going to share this image, and I never did. Yeah, I'm going to save this image. We could jump twice as high. Well, this is with... I don't think I'm at 100 athletics yet, but these boots give me an additional 50. The problem is, Dead Sun, is if I go down a slight incline... Okay, a little bit more than that. I get hurt. There'll be times I'm just running around like this, and I'm constantly getting hurt. So let's double click this. So we talked about... Yeah, 'cause this is like the image I talked about on Thursday, where it was just the different characters. It's like, oh, who could it be? Who's going to appear? Because they list Jet twice on the side. Apparently the opening cutscene has been shown off, but it's really blurry. It's 720p. And you can still make out it's just Jet again. But the thing is, at a play area, this was shown off apparently, in which they're revealing, you know, obviously we have Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Cream, Shadow, Omega, Daz, Eggman, and then we have Jet, Wave, and Storm. Now we do know Egg Robo is going to be in here. We're going to have Zavok going to be in there. Sage is going to be one. Silver and Blaze are both confirmed. Trying to remember the other characters in the initial trailer. But like that takes us to just below Eggman's icon. We still have an additional 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4. So 39 characters that can be listed here. We can already go, all right, well, Joker, Hatsune Miku, and Ichiban. That's 3. Still 36 more question mark. Like, it is... kind of interesting just how many characters. There's also Minecraft Steve. True, but Minecraft Steve, Alex, and Creeper are DLC. And I don't think DLC characters are going to be in this coming soon. They might be. We don't know. People have also said, like, commented going, oh, well, how many of these are just going to be Sonic? But I don't read Japanese. I'm going to have to use a translation app, but I'm going to assume one of these buttons is going to be like change the car and change outfit, because like the Motorbug car is not Sonic's standard car. So you unlock different cars for different characters. Guessing similar to how Mario Kart works. But all I'm seeing is there's going to be a lot of characters. Possibly more than what Mario Kart has. We have all the crossovers and whatnot. And people are actually very excited for this game, being like, it's going to be better than Mario Kart. I would mod that so you could jump twice as high and fall 4 times as far. Which is Muhammad to be added. Still a weird fact, there is an anime and a manga about Jesus and Buddha living together in the modern world. What do I think about the Xbox showcase? I didn't really see much that would interest me. I did see Persona. That was interesting. I was very excited about Persona 4. So to answer your question about who do I think is going to be added, I think we're going to get you, the protagonist from Persona 4, will be added in. Like, that is someone who I can see them doing, because yeah, Yakuza is released by Sega. At the same time, Persona is released by Sega. Like, it's owned by Atlas, but it's Sega now, because Sega has owned Atlas for a long time. And while I don't think Sega owns the company that made Hatsune Miku, I think they have publisher rights or something, or distribution rights. Which is why Hatsune Miku's likely appeared in the very first trailer. So we gotta ask ourselves, what are the other characters from Sega properties that could appear? We already know that in the past ones, well, in the Sonic Riders series, we had Knights from Knights into Dreams. They appeared just as a referee in the racing car ones, but I can see them properly adding in Knights as a character. We got the Monkey Ball characters like Ai. So they're going to be likely added. Samba de Amigo, Billy Hatcher, like the old classic Sega games. I can see them getting attention again, because that's what they always did in the past, where it's like, hey, look, here is a Sonic game. We're looking at other things. We can also look at any company that, you know, Sega owns. Now, I might be wrong here, but didn't Sega obtain, like, this would have been a long time ago as well, didn't they also get the rights for Warhammer? We could get a Space Marine in a car. Clockwork Revolution. I'm gonna have to check out what that one is. As I said before, the only ones that I've really looked at was the Persona 4 trailer, and then Beast of Extinction, because I saw Game Freak. And I'm like, okay, let's see what Game Freak, the company that's doing cartoony Pokemon's, doing as a side project. And I looked at it and I'm like, oh damn. Yeah, this game looks amazing. Do it, Game Freak. Break away from Nintendo. Release your Xbox titles. I don't need to be harvesting everything. It's just while I'm chatting, I might as well be.
The children are starving. Please help. I can eat for blessings of Arcade upon ye.
That chest. What an ore. I mean, there's so many things, and like, It was leaked. I remember James was telling me that we might even get Ninja Turtles and SpongeBob, I believe, as characters in. Yeah, and they were part of the Nicktoons racing games. So, what if we're going to get characters from other racing titles appear alongside? I'm trying to think of other kart racing games, and honestly, there aren't that many. Garfield had his own kart racing games. Maybe Garfield can be a playable character. Who wants to play as Garfield?
Good to see you. What? A friend of mine.
They're both in with Black Ops 7 at the end. Interesting new car. Call of Duty. I've never really been... I am not finding where I'm meant to go. That said... Yeah, I've never really been interested in Call of Duty games. When I find that whenever there's a competitive shooter game, even if everyone has just picked it up, everyone is a fresh face. If you're a long-term player, you're going to dominate. And if you're not a long-term player, or long-time player, I should say, you're just going to have a bad time. You're not going to enjoy yourself. I remember the Star Wars Battlefront games when that came out. Everyone was like, next, you gotta play this, you gotta play this. Did not really enjoy it. And then...
This had better be good.
You have an idea, we'll talk to you off stream. I'm excited to hear what this idea is. Is it... Dead Son and Friends kart racing? Because I would be down to be a kart.
Ah, you must be the Arcane University's newest addition. This humble battle mage bids you welcome.
Hey, so I saw a forester and he just kind of walked to a bush and vanished. Was that your doing? That's still freaking me out. Daddy. I only guessed that because about the kart racing games. Every time I heat her up, it's actually getting a bit too toasty now. Xbox is not getting rid of the disc. Or now getting rid of it. I'm gonna assume no. They should do it. I think we should. I reckon it'd be fun. I'm gonna ask Snoke. They mentioned on their stream that Fruitsy had sent them a tutorial video to get used to Unreal. And while I do appreciate what Salem had taught, I'm still struggling to understand. And so I feel like I may need a second tutorial thing, and like I might just go through them. And so I'm gonna ask Fruitsy, like, well, I'm gonna ask Snoke, like, do you think you could share with me what was shared with you?
Says planning a home extension or new build in Cyrodiil. Turn your ideas into reality with Onyx Oblivion, a Fire-based studio specializing in residential design, planning applications, and detailed 3D visualizations.
Those bugs, they're not buying the homes
Planning
yet.
and building warrant
As
submissions.
later, when we have the money.
Bespoke house extensions and new builds.
It comes
Fast
later.
turnarounds and fixed fees. 13+ years experience.
How are you doing, Cuzbox? Only disc for the games is PS5. Oh, so they are getting rid of the disc. Oh, that. Oh. I should have been tracking this down earlier.
Ah,
But how are you doing,
you must be
Cuzbox?
the Arcane University's newest addition. This humble battle mage bids you welcome.
Like I'm talking when I'm in a pause menu. I dislike digital only games. Like, I can guarantee people are always going to prefer I have a quote, and it's from Stan Lee, and when you look at Stan Lee, you're like, whoa, Stan Lee is a class act, but I feel like it is the most NSFW quote I could ever give on the topic. Really use the disc anyway, it takes too much space in the hand. See, I, on the other hand, love the disc, and here's the reason. While America may have high-speed internet, the rest of the world doesn't. In Australia, we are actually limited in what we can have. We can get fiber straight to the house. We should be able to get massive speeds now, but we can't get it. At the same time, I've heard from Dead Sun the speeds that Starlink can get, and then I heard from other Aussies how fast Starlink is over here, and it is nerfed because the Australian government in their power-hungry mindset has gone, no, we need to cap download speeds. It is bad to download games. Now, I got my Switch 1 here. The only game installed on my Switch 1 at the moment, well, sorry, only games, because technically plural, I turn off my heater, is Pokemon Violet and Pokemon Home. I cannot have anything else installed, so if I want to play any of my other Nintendo games, like just like Pokemon again, I have to uninstall other games and then download them through Wi-Fi, and it'll take a while. And then if at any point during this someone was like, oh, next do you want to play this? I'm going to have to uninstall a game and then download another one. This is a several hour process just to get one game. Now with physical games, yeah, they take up physical space, but I can have many installed at once. You always said Switch would have storage inside the dock. 100% Cylime. I only recently found out that that flimsy little piece of plastic on the back that's meant to be for the stand actually protects the SD card if you buy an official Nintendo SD card. But yeah, the dock should have storage. I understand it probably doesn't, because if you undock the game, or the Switch, during playing one of these games, it's gone. 2 minutes max for you. And see, like that's the thing, is it's still going to take me ages. Like, that's when I play games with you and you go like, oh, next when can you play? I'm like, oh, it's updating now, and like an hour later it's updated. That is a 13 gigabyte download, and it took me an hour. As games get bigger and bigger, unless my government pulls their thumb out of their butts, I am not going to have a good time. So that's why I am going physical. I understand other places are going to have a better time with digital only mediums. And also in all of this, Cosbox, do not take it as me having any sort of thing towards you. I kind of realized, oh wait, in case this rant might appear negative. But no, this is purely why I will never want to get rid of physical media, ever. It should always be an option, both physical and digital. And yeah, I'm in a suburban area. There are people in more remote locations that have worse internet. Like, even a couple of years ago, there was a comedy duo. Well, I say comedy duo, it was two people creating like TikToks and YouTube shorts, but it was just making fun of the Australian outback life. And like, they did things about how slow the internet was over there, and I'm like, that is ridiculous. Like, it is so bad. That's why I always want physical, and the fact that if Xbox is now saying no, digital only, and even Switch, while it has been announced for the Switch 2, it isn't just going to be digital only, where the cartridges download the game. As said, some cartridges will have the game on them. I don't like those cartridges where it's like you put it in, it just downloads it. I don't like that when they do it for the PlayStation. I understand if it's a massive, massive game, but, you know, I just feel like it's bad, and for preservation's sake, it's bad as well. Worst case, Starlink has download speeds between 25 and 220 megabit per second. Many users seeing speeds over 100. You get internet from Starlink for as low as $10 a month. Give it as backup. Over here, it's a lot more, and at max, 100 megabit per second, apparently. But, you know, they're capping it because the Prime Minister at the time signed off for the NBN because he was given a huge bribe. Alright, I can't climb over this mountain. You actually gotta go, or island. You gotta go round. He got a bribe so that way he would back Telstra's NBN, so that way Telstra would get, you know, all the contracts and all this other stuff. And then when they looked at how 5G was faster, they considered banning 5G because no one will want to use the proper internet. Like, that's the government that we have. And so whenever it is a faster solution, Telstra is like, no, we have the contract, you have to make it better for us. You're welcome. And yeah, it's just, oh, it's bad. A cat fact. After humans, mountain lions have the largest range of any mammal in the Western Hemisphere. Creepy. But which hemisphere is... Yeah, that's actually weird. Australia is on the Eastern Hemisphere, but we're a Western country. Arrived at Wellspring Cave. I should speak to Elect or the Thrasher.
Your presence here will not be tolerated.
Necromancers? You killed the Thrasher? That's what I want to talk to. What was that Thrasher? Found a Thrasher who is dead. Should investigate what happened. Why another tactical boulder? Away! Away, Jam! Why, Jimmy Jam?
Who's there?
No one.
Whatever it was.
Oh, I actually pickpocketed it.
It's gone now.
Come back here. Come on. Oh, there's another one. Hey, Daedric Mace. No, I want Daedric Daggers. Grab everything I can. Here is 8% villain. Okay, that is fair. Let me just... Loosh. I thought those were ways up. I don't like that we're going lower. So is that just meant to be the way to get back if you don't have the jump? That's disappointing. A treasure. Beyond your wildest dreams.
It's a fight you want. It's a fight you'll get.
And someone to be like, you want my treasure? You can have it. I left everything I own in one place. You just have to find it. One Piece. Yeah, yo. Dreaming. Give it up, Luffy. Dream. Oh no, the other girl's dead. Hello, Mr. Necromancer.
What have we here?
Mrs. Necromancer.
Another plaything? You'll dance for me, little one. Yes, you will. I'll make your corpse dance and then tear itself apart.
So you just...
Warming up, you pathetic worm.
Oh, and this is on top of the island. That's why it wouldn't let me up here. You know, I'm gonna take your hood just because I feel like I need a hood.
This ends here. Die.
You know what? If we're doing Mage good. Black Winter? Black Winter. Now they had weapons. This one had another mace, and this one.
It's a fight you'll get. Showing your face was the last mistake you'll ever make.
I'll be back with you in a moment. I'm just trying to find this person's weapon. I could have sworn they had dagger.
Well, well, look who we've got here. What's that?
I believe it has Gog now. Oh, that's actually quite cool. Alright, let's... No.
Look who we've got here.
Stop. Necros that ambushed me have been defeated. I need to get wood for the staff and get back to Raminus Polus to learn what happened. Ebony mace. I found a letter who is dead. Get gold. Seriously, where was the last person's weapon? Like, where did it... Maybe if I stand up here, look down. I just gotta accept that it might be gone. An unfinished staff. Wait, is that meant to be like just the wood? Do I not harvest the wood myself? I just get an unfinished. Was it R? Yes. Recharge our sword. Boing. 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 Whoa. Why did I flash pink? Boing. Boing. I'm nearly at level 100 with acrobatics, which is why I'm jumping everywhere. If you have time to get experience, you might as well take it. That's my motto.
Ah, you must be the Arcane University's newest edition.
Where's this person?
Excuse me, fellow Magister. Is now a good time to talk?
Oh, yes, of course. What is it?
I'd been thinking about our conversation yesterday and decided to consult some of the ancient texts. You were right about everything.
Yes. It's as I suspected after all. But I wonder, will this affect the destruction discipline as well? Or merely conjuration?
You do realize this raises quite a few questions. The overall impact on alchemy is a complete unknown. And what of spell-making?
We shouldn't keep this news a secret. Feel free to tell the others, but let them know the complications we face. We'll continue our talk later.
When I know more, I'll come find you.
Fellow Magister, may I speak with you?
That sounded very,
I've got a moment, but little more.
very
What do you
ominous.
need?
I'd been thinking about our conversation yesterday.
Like, yes, this will affect destruction and conjuration. But how it affects alchemy. Read that book up here. Wait, it's already been an hour? Aw, they're all sleeping. Not me to take the bowl. Wake up!
What? Necromancers at the cave?
Yes, necromancers at the cave.
Ileta and Zarasha dead. I can't believe it. They've never been so bold before now. Always hiding in the shadows, staying away from the guild. What could have prompted this? I'll need to speak to the council about this. Thank you for relaying the information. Now tend to your staff and your wounds if necessary. Delmar at the Kiranasium can help you with the staff. See him right away.
Hey,
Now
staff?
that you have the wood, speak with Delmar at the Kiranasium. You shall have a true mage's staff soon.
I did hear there is one staff that you can get which is unique. And I want that one because I like unique items.
I know you're busy, but I need a moment of your time.
Mushrooms.
Speak.
More mushrooms. No, I should really hurry and do this before the ad break, and then during the ad break I can get all the mushrooms.
You've got some nimble fingers. What
Nope.
have you been getting into?
Nope, that is where I need to go. Well, it looks like we may have to wait for after the ad break. Because we do have one starting. So I'm going to say now, if you get an ad, I'm going to thank you for watching. That does help support the channel. Go get yourself something to eat, drink, stretch, go to the bathroom, all the good stuff you may need. I'm going to be outside harvesting ingredients. Because who doesn't like ingredients? I'll see you when you get back, alright? Right here. Won't do any of the story. They revealed Outer Worlds 2 on $80. They were hoping for Nintendo to go expensive. So everyone else can then go expensive. Oh, sorry, they weren't waiting for Nintendo. They were hoping Rockstar would be expensive with GTA 6 and announce a high price. So then everyone else can then up their prices, which is what everyone was saying was going to happen. And that's why everyone's like, Rockstar, please, no, don't do it, don't do it. You're going to make billions anyway. And then Nintendo said, hey, we're going to increase our prices. Which has now put dollar signs in everyone else's eyes, being like, oh, we can match Nintendo's price though. Like, yeah, it's an expensive process to go through, but like to make a game. But is it worth alienating Sonic fans that can't afford it?
I mean, there's more research to be done, of course, but
wait,
the initial findings are quite encouraging.
We shouldn't keep this news a secret. Feel free to tell the others, but let them know the complications we
What
face.
is it?
We'll continue our...
and as I said in the past, like, I like the idea of indie games because, you know, A,
Well
cheaper,
met.
and B, they aren't shackled by investors. That's one of the things I find funny is the fact that these companies are gonna have to take critiques from other groups being like, what you can and can't do,
I guess that depends on how much of my...
because they need the funding. Then they also then release the game for way too much because they need the money.
I was right. And to think you actually doubted me.
Yes, it's as I suspected.
Can't do it, but they did.
But I wonder...
But they were waiting for Rockstar. Like, people were begging Rockstar to do it. All CEOs were like, oh, come on, Rockstar. Be the ones to do it.
Realize this raises quite a few questions. The overall impact on alchemy.
But, you know, Rockstar hasn't announced the price of GTA 6.
Let me know as soon as you discover anything else. Oh, and best not tell the others about this just yet. We must be sure you understand.
Farewell, Magister. May your spells never falter.
And it looks like we're back from the ad break. I haven't finished harvesting everything. Welcome back from the ads, everyone. I haven't really missed anything. I've just been button mashing pretty much. Yeah, I was just saying, I don't like the idea of games getting more expensive because, well, as I've said in the past, the one thing that I hate more than anything is censorship. Whether it's during production or after production, censorship, I feel, kills original ideas. Like, it's one of an example that I can obviously share. So, something that people may or may not know about, when Pokemon was going to be released in the West, America thought they should westernize it. Because Westerners don't want what Pokemon is. They want something unique to them. And so, you know, they wanted to have Pikachu to become like a tiger lady with boobs. Or something like that. And you just gotta think, if they did censor or alter what Pokemon was, it wouldn't be what it is today. It'd be completely different. And we might not even have it. Which is likely what would have happened. And you see so many games that, you know, they'll release in one country and then go to release in another country, and the country's like, censor it, get rid of this. Go remove A, B, C, alter D, E, F. You know, it's the thing that I hate. After all, people say with, for example, EA Games with Sims 4's expansions. Vote with your wallet. If you don't want an expansion, just don't buy it. You don't need it. And I feel like that's how people should look at every sort of game. If you don't want it, you just don't buy it. I mean, going back a decade, there was that game, Hatred, I think it was called, which was inspired by the game series Postal. And I said to people back then, I'm like, while it's not really a game I would ever want to play, not something I'm interested in. Yeah, I gotta look at it and go, well, the developers did what they wanted to make. And yet, people aren't liking it. People are very annoyed. But again, they're voting with their wallet. The game was removed from Steam, and Gabe Newell apparently stepped in to say, no, put it back. Why is the prison there, but the city isn't? But why? I mean, you'd notice, like, I guess I never looked up, but surely we would have seen the tower here, but we would never see the prison tower. Huh? How would they do that? Finding uncomfortable secrets in this game while chatting. So beautiful. And I think it was like on Friday I was talking about one game series, Senran Kagura, got heavily censored on PlayStation. And a lot of games from Japan get censored on PlayStation. But then, for some reason, Nintendo's like, no, don't censor it, just release it. Alright, can I go up there? Let's just wait the 3. So yeah, like these companies will then go through trying to get money from other companies, being like, hey, we need funding to release X game. And they go, alright, but you need to remove XYZ because we don't want to be associated with it. And they go, alright, let's do it. We'll remove it. And then they release the game and they make all these millions of dollars. And they go, oh, this is going straight to the next game. Oh, we don't have enough money. Hey, people who want censorships, we need money.
Welcome to the Chironasium. Can I help you?
Mage stuff.
Ah, yes. This is a big step for you, friend, whether you know it or not. Now you'll need to decide what sort of staff you're looking for. Something that fits you and your abilities. Shall we begin?
Yes.
Enchanting staves can be a tricky business. Only certain spells will be truly useful to you, so I'll narrow it down some. Let's start with the school. Which appeals most to you? Destruction, illusion, or mysticism?
Illusion.
There are 3 options for illusion magic. They are charm, paralyze, and silence. Which would you like?
So apparently Charm is the unique one. Which is fine that it appears just above Let's Start Over.
Oh, all right then. Your choice.
What's in mysticism?
There are 3 things I can enchant at this.
So yeah, I'm going to go with Charm.
Your choice is.
Wait, let's just look at
Very
Destruction.
well.
Fire, Frost, Let's Start Over. Shock.
Oh, your choices are. There. With this, you can manipulate people's opinions of you. Is this what you want? If not, we can start over.
That's what I want.
Right. I'll get to work. You come see me tomorrow, and I'll have your staff ready.
I gotta wait 24 hours now?
Yes?
Can I... Pressed the button too soon. I wanna know, does he have anything up here? Guess some pears. Those can be potions. Retorts. Novice ones. Hey. Single gold coin. That's worth it.
Morning.
24 hours. Now we wait. But yeah. Yeah, I'm just someone who's against censorship in media. Any sort of media. If, like, again, if it's something that you're not going to want, you're not going to want it. End of story.
Hello.
So, have you bet on any arena?
No.
Slash and smash. Doesn't the name say it all?
Wait, this has a major staff of charm in it. Oh no, wait, that's my one.
No real question what Herbal is going for there. It's my pleasure. Please continue. Farewell.
It's you. Ha.
I didn't realize he just put it in the
What's going on with
cupboard.
you?
They say syndicates of wizards have led a boycott of
Alright, well, that's one way to get it.
imperial good.
I think someone in here helps me start the quest line. Now they got my staff.
I have a new task for you.
Oh. My advancement?
In accordance with guild rules, you now qualify for the rank of journeyman. May you wear your rank well.
Thank you. What's my task?
The council is investigating what happened at Wellspring Cave. Many of our resources are devoted to the task, leaving our ranks spread thin. There is a related
So I'm
book
over
that
here.
needs to be recovered. It was recently loaned to Janice Hasseldor, the Count of Skingrad. I'd like you to retrieve it. I understand this may not seem the most important of tasks, but still, it needs doing, and you are one of the few available to do it.
Alright, so
A note
go
of
get the
caution.
book.
Skingrad is an unusual place. Be prepared for the unexpected.
And what's there?
The city lies southwest of the Imperial City. The castle overlooks the city from a steep hill. You should have no trouble finding it. May I interest you
Oh, look.
in some of my
You spell
fine
terrifying
wares?
presence. Thank you.
Thank you for your patronage. Bye.
And it means we can go there and steal some more ingredients. I like that it's... I'll be careful going to Skingrad. Been there. Been everywhere. Unless it's because... I remember this wine. I thought it would have despawned. I guess it doesn't.
Go away.
Good afternoon.
You there?
Yes, the Mages Guild, you say? Oh, the Count is quite aware of your presence here. He simply has no interest in granting you an audience at this time. Now that I've seen you myself, I can't say that I blame him. Nevertheless, I shall endeavor
I
to
helped
change
him with
mind
his
on the
wife.
subject. Return tomorrow. Perhaps he will see you then.
Glarther is acting even stranger than usual, don't you think?
Take care.
Take care.
Afternoon.
Hi there.
Alright, return tomorrow. Is this quest line just a whole bunch of waiting? Seven. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! I'm pretty sure I've got a good chameleon spell. Like 25%. Can't do 75. Oh wait. $15, 75, 50%. I'm just curious if I have to steal the book. No, the person's awake. I'm just gonna take their breakfast. You guys don't get any sweet rolls. These are my sweet rolls. And cheese. Oh. I didn't really get ingredients that often over the last couple of streams. That's why I'm kind of gathering everything out. So I'm like, I need more. You, sir. Talk to me.
You there. I have an update for you. The Count has agreed to see you, but not here. He wishes to meet you north of the cursed mine outside of town, after 2 a.m. It would be wise of you to be on time. Follow the road west out of Skingrad, through the high pasture. The mine entrance is south of the road. The Count will meet you just outside it.
Hi.
Quick.
This does not sound vampirish at all. Do I get to kill the Count? I mean, why would they have me kill him in one quest, but then help him for a couple others? Maybe I'm not killing him. Oh, it's on the other side. Ah! They're just level 80 now. A farm. Oh man, we are taking everything. Okay, they won't know that it's me stealing their tomatoes. But as I said before, the goal is I want to try and see if I can make 1,000,000 gold off of just one person. Grab. Because, you know, why not? Oh, I missed 2. 3. Four. Well, I feel bad. Took all their food. Now they're gonna starve. Not edgy dead though. We have enough for the family barbecue cook. Oh. No cookout for you, mountain lion. Only for good boys and girls. Winery, we can steal the grapes. Oh. Mine. Mine, mine, mine. Mine, 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 mine. Mine, 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 mine. And we gotta wait till 2 a.m. What else are we gonna do with our time? Then, you know, stealing all of their food. I love Shenanigans. They were just sitting there working the fields, being like, oh, God. Here comes that angry, edgy looking guy. You know, take away all the grapes. Now we won't have anything for wine. Sure, I've accidentally missed some. Grab, 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 grab. Grab, 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 grab. Oh, I'm so happy. This, it helps the illness. Like, I think to myself, I would love to eat grapes right now, but I know my throat is a little... Like, it's only a slight soreness at the moment, but it's still too much just to eat grapes. Cupboard. A chest. A barrel. Yes. Not a lot, but... Mandrake fruit. Wait. Quickly save. We haven't actually been saving. Right here they want me to be. What's this person doing? Oh, they got a sheep. A little sheepy. Hey, little sheep. Hello, Mr. Shepherd. Saying hi. Oh, you train me in something?
See if we can't teach you a thing or two.
Already makes double.
Enough talk.
We'll wait the 7 hours. I just hate all the waiting. This is a lesson. Oh wait, it's meant to be 9 hours. I guess it's like a lesson for mages to be patient. Those look like necromancers. I'm gonna need my magic. Hi there.
Just in time, Mage. We've been waiting for you. I'm afraid I misled you. The Count won't be arriving. In fact, he doesn't even know you're here.
What?
We're not about to let the Guild interfere with our plans, for the Count or otherwise.
But why?
So you'll have to die. Don't worry.
Mystery man who's never been there before. Why?
That's the best you can do.
Fun. Fun. Try this one with super dynamite. Wait. Janice?
I'm just warming up, you pathetic work.
Are you helping?
Show me what you've got.
Do your worst.
Stay away.
I'm just warming up, pathetic worm.
Blood. I need your blood.
That's the Count. The Count followed his own person, despite being... I don't want to hurt the...
You impossible fool. What possessed you to think I would suggest a meeting here, of all places? At least your gullibility served some useful purpose. I knew about Mercator, but not his friends. Now none of them are a threat.
like credit card and shopping. But I don't swipe anymore. You tap. I'm not gonna tap them. Tap him like a credit card on shopping just seems so much worse. And how are you doing today, Jersey? Tap on the forehead with your foot. How is Mercator a threat?
Do you not recognize a necromancer when you see one? I suspected Mercator was involved in their cult, but was unwilling to move against him without knowing the identities of his allies.
You're doing good. I'm glad to hear it. I'm a little under the weather. I'm starting to get a cold. This is not good. Which is why instead of art, I'm playing this. What? Who are you?
Count Janus Hasseldor at your service. A thank you might be in order at this point.
You did not need to actually join in, Janus. In fact, I was afraid to fight back in case you got hurt now. Go on.
Despite what your council may think, I've not thrown in with the necromancers and would never do so. You may pass along that message.
I was only here for a book.
Is that so? Perhaps your council has not been entirely honest with you. Do you really believe they sent you here for a book? No, they sent you here to spy on me. They've heard the same rumors I have about the Necromancer's cult.
Go on.
Tell your council that the next time they want something from me, they come themselves. They don't send someone under false pretenses.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Yes, I see that now. I regret that Traven has involved you in this way. At least you've survived. For now. Perhaps in the future you can be trusted enough to deal with more serious matters.
I kind of want his coat.
Now our business
I like
here
it.
is concluded. I suggest you return to your council.
Like, okay. This is a non-canon moment, but...
Hey, come on now! There's no need to get violent.
No. He is essential. And it wouldn't even let me take anything from it. But I want that outfit. It's purple. Alright, well. I'll move you here. Zoom in. Knife. Iron dagger. Wearing green. Move you out of the way. I'm hoping they have a Daedric dagger. This one has an iron dagger on him as well. So... I'll be back in a quick second. Like 30 seconds tops. I really need to use the bathroom. I apologize. With illness, I've just been drinking a lot of water. I'll be back in 30 seconds. Don't go anywhere. It's back. Apologies for that. The last ad break, I was like, oh, I don't need to use the bathroom at all. And then, the last 10 minutes, all of a sudden, my body's like, nope, you gotta go now. You turn invisible? Well, the Count is a vampire. Which is terrifying. Dog fact. Dogs can see in color, but not as vividly as humans. Oh! And here I thought they were always colorblind. That's actually a really interesting fact to learn. Alright, well, the Count's run off. I like the... Okay, this is the green outfit, and I know the Count was just wearing a purple version. So... I wonder if... If I search Oblivion, purple brocade doublet. Not seeing purple. can't I wear purple? There was something, it's like, sorry, I was just reading. There's a way to duplicate items, but I feel like that's old. Like the old Oblivion, I don't think it would work in this. But yeah, I was just, they said there's a way to get the Emperor's robes without console commands by doing a glitch. And I was just trying to read, it's like, how do I do it? But you need to actually be able to kill a character. Wait, black and burgundy outfit. Common upper class. Maybe that is close enough to what I want. Alright. I guess we gotta continue. Fast travel. This quest line seems to be all about waiting, and I dislike the fact that it's all about waiting. I don't work at a restaurant.
You must be the arcane.
I wait?
What it?
Wait. In here. Bedroom. Cupboards. Blue outfits. Ingredients. Still asleep. Get up.
Yes.
Lazy bones.
Have you been to Skingrad and seen Count Hasseldor?
Yes.
Saved you, did he? Well, that's a good sign. I must apologize. It was never the Council's intention to put you in harm's way.
Why didn't you tell me the truth?
The Count's unique nature is not public.
Hey, Singeli Lord, how are you doing today?
Wishes to keep it that way. At the time, it was believed that there was no reason to inform you, since it was not crucial to the task you were given. For that reason, I was unable to disclose more about his true identity to you. Clearly, that judgment was in error. I apologize.
Why was I sent there?
Archmage Travin feared that sending a high-ranking official with the guild might draw too much attention and provoke a reaction from the Count. We were also concerned that it might drive any necromancers in the area underground, making them more difficult to root out.
I see.
We simply wanted to survey the situation in Skingrad. Our relationship with Hasseldor is tenuous at best. The Council has agreed to keep his nature a secret, and in exchange, he occasionally provides us with useful information.
Why does he aid you?
As a vampire, the Count has few allies he can trust. He has disguised his nature from most, but cannot hide it from the Council of Mages, so he approached us with an accord. As you have seen, that agreement is under a great deal of strain lately. The Count does not agree with certain policies the Guild has established.
Protect a vampire?
It's not quite that simple. Hasseldor is powerful, to be sure, but the Council does not consider him to be a threat. After all, He has ruled over Skingrad for quite some time, without incident.
So you no longer trust him.
We feared Hasseldor may have been involved with the
Just
necromancers.
talking. Hello, Rin.
Thanks to your
Hope you're doing
involvement,
well.
It would seem that he is not. At least, not for the moment. We will continue to monitor the situation, but I assure you, we will make no further
Doing good,
attempts
just
to mislead.
chilling,
You have done
just
your
killing
job
time. Well, that
admirably.
always sounds
Thank you
fun.
for it.
Do hope you're enjoying yourself. Advancement, please.
Your services to the guild have not gone unnoticed. As of this moment, you have gained the rank of Evoker. Along with your new rank, please take this amulet. May it help keep you safe in times of danger.
That's what a black soul gem. Gold trigger amulet. Ooh, cool. Ask.
Are you ready for it? If not, I
Healthy hydrate.
understand you've been through quite a bit lately.
Hydrated.
Very well. There's a research project going on at one of the Ayleid ruin sites on the eastern side of the province. Irlav Jirol is in charge of the project and is apparently in need of some help. I thought you might need a break after the things you've been exposed to lately. You can find Irlav in the Archmage's tower. Irlav should be waiting for you.
Wait. What's up here? Oh. Oh. It's nothing. Hey. Wake back up, lazy bones. Hey. They got a few hours before you check on work. Oh, that's rather good that you have a few hours to spare. Do you have any plans for how you're gonna spend your time?
Fellow Magister, may I speak with you?
Oh, yes, of course. What is it?
It's red. Means I shouldn't be going in.
You're about Vatican, are you? It's a damn shame. I haven't been giving the project the attention it deserves. The last report I received from Scaleel indicated there was some sort of problem. A blocked passage or something that they couldn't get past. I'd investigate it further, but I'm needed here with the council. Ramanis says you've got a good head on your shoulders. Look into it for me, will you? You can find Scaleel at the site. Access is restricted, so you'll need this key. It's an Ayleid ruin southwest of Cheydinhall. We suspect that there are some interesting things inside.
Interesting.
So a research project was established. Scaleel is there now, working on investigating the ruins.
Okay, well, if something happens to Scaleel, will they end up being bad? I'm gonna be upset.
She's the mage heading up the on-site research. She can tell you more about whatever it is that's impeding their progress. I eagerly await your return.
Gonna get there, and they're like, we need you to stand guard here for 48 hours. Don't move. Like, ow. Wait, I think my weapon's breaking. Yes, I never actually repaired it earlier. Alright, Shenanigans over here. Oh. The Vatican, eh? Guess I'll go over to Hero Hill and make my way down. Maybe pick up a few ingredients here and there. So, Rin and Sangeli, just as a quick little update, I am a little bit sick at the moment. I am coming down with a bit of a cold. So I am kind of doing just silly shenanigans. Getting all the items. Ah, and him. Sorry, Imp. It was either you... It was never going to be me. There is a way to get Black Soul Gem. Can be done. You need a Soul Trap spell, an empty Grand Soul Gem, find one of the Revenant altars, and at night Revenant lies shining. Or the altar put the empty Grand Soul Gem and cast Soul Trap. If I'm remembering / reading everything right. I have heard about that. To get there, though, you need to have... you need to unlock it through doing the Mage Guild quest line. So either I'm going to get a Black Soul Gem from a Necromancer, or I'm going to just find it, like, the altar, and apparently it's every 8 in-game days, so more waiting. The altar will light up. Oh. Sorry, Mr. Troll. Let's recharge our weapon. Do gem change without the mage quest. Wiggly root. Can't burn it. I mean, I heard it started through here. Or through them. If I don't get to the Mage Guild quest line, it turns out it's a different thing. Yeah, then I'll run off and do that. Crap. This just leaves me... further in. Just very awake right now, so you may play some RimWorld. You'll see... I hope you enjoy it. I've seen some things about RimWorld, but I've never played it myself. I know it was banned in Australia at one point. Like, the only thing I really know about it is it being like the colony's survival management sort of stuff. Which always intrigues me. I remember, like, the first one of them I played was like Banished. And then finding out that was done by a single person. Wow. I've been abandoned team banned off the game. Like, they might have done that because I think it was that We Happy Few. That's the game. Bring up perfection. Oh. Just fortify all major stats by 10 points. A good find. But when that was coming out, because the Australian classification says that if you were to use drugs to incentivize making a game easier, banned. They then turned around and likened it to, what was it, 1986, like George Orwell novel. And so this is like a work of art and went on to all these different topics in it. And the classification board, like, because like they had their lawyers explain all this, and the classification board looked at that and went, you know what? Maybe we gotta lighten up how we talk and try and censor, and instead have been, oh, here's a guideline. Do it as a case-by-case sort of study. Which, yeah, to me is a really cool little thing they did. And it's allowed more games to be unbanned. Like Schedule 1 is currently banned over here in Australia. And the reason it's banned is because the creator didn't realize that you still need to submit a game for the classifications board. I feel like you only need it if your game goes over a certain popularity. Thank you for the boop, Salam. But yeah, like they've tried to document absolutely everything in the game, and I'm looking going, the entire game's about making drugs, selling drugs, cutting it with different things. You can make people explode and become electrified. Like there is a lot going on in this game. Ah, thank you for the giant emote. Absolutely love the giant salam. The game is a colony simulator where you're trying to live on an alien world, finding an ending to your story. Will your colony build a ship and leave the world, or will you hitch a ride with one of the royals from a fallen empire? Also from an ancient AI into a ascend to something new, or put an end to a dark god? Or will everyone die? And that's what I liked about playing Banished back in the day. Like, it didn't have an ending, it's how long can you survive for. My longest run was, I want to say 5 in-game years, but like all the people age up 1 year every month. And I died, well, the people died out in it because with the age gaps with like birth rates and whatnot, I had a lot more elderly people than kids. So as the elders started to die, there goes the workforce. Like, all right, well, I got a lot less employees and I got tons of kids going through school. Yeah, maybe I can rush them through and get them to work on stuff. Try and get at least food. And then I was getting heaps and heaps of immigrants looking for a new place to live. So all the boarding homes were filled up. So I had to build more places in the districts. So everything ended up being really tightly knit together. And then a fire started. And that burnt down an entire district. They couldn't put it out in time. Like in the middle of winter. So people were moving slow because of how cold it is. And so that was bad. I'm like, oh, maybe I can rebuild. And as I start to rebuild, a tornado just goes straight through the middle of everything. And I'm like, yeah, they're dead. There's no recovery. I was just hit with disaster after disaster. Remember, it has a few endings, and having everyone die and starting from the ruins of your base is way to play the game. You just play with a lot of mods, but when the DLC is out, all the mods will break for a few weeks or so. It's always sad. Like, when I used to play a lot of Final Fantasy 14, and mods are bad, but I know how they would work and break. Or it's bad because it's an MMO. Clarify that. But obviously I wouldn't use anything that tries to give you an advantage over other players.
You have business here? Don't tell me Jarl sent you.
Yes.
Erlov sent you, did he? Figures.
No,
Can't be
Geralt.
bothered to come check on his own project, so he sends someone who knows nothing about it. And this is supposed to help? No offense to you, friend. It's not your fault. And perhaps you can help. If you can figure out how to use the pillar, I'd be thrilled. You're welcome to try your hand at it.
I like the distortion effect from the flame. It goes past their face.
That's what we're calling it, only because we don't know what it really is, or was. It's magical, we know that much. Enchanted somehow. We think it's a lock of some sort, but haven't been able to figure out how it works. All I can say for sure is that it reacts to magic, badly most of the time. Several mages were hurt attempting to cast spells at it. It's at the bottom of the ruins, if you wish to try your luck. Be careful though, it could be quite hazardous to your health. Best to play it safe. No complex magic. Stick to basic spells with single effects.
Cozebox says Chatroulette just banned me for a month for singing Britney Spears. Why?
What a waste of my talents.
That is a very odd message to hear, because I'm not sure why, but you seem to have some issues with. Wait. I thought that was a different. I thought it was a you need a key. Hello.
Sent you in to try your hand at the thing, have they?
Hello.
I don't know how much Skalil told you. We know that it reacts to magic, but every time we've tried, the thing shocks whomever cast the spell. It hasn't been fatal for anyone yet, but we stopped trying after the first few attempts. I can tell you, it really hurts. The only thing we haven't figured out is the markings. See them on the walls? They must relate to the pillar. But I
Parents
don't
hate
know
you
how.
singing.
If we had some sort of reference, something to compare.
I mean, I guess there's some sort
We
of
might be able to decipher them, but we lack anything like that.
ban on it, because I know people like to do like the chat roulette
streams
streams and
the way
whatnot.
Irloff's been treating her. Perhaps you could ask her for it. Enough talk.
Have Malad. Okay. Right. Magica Loria. Magica Stella. Stella? Where's the shark? I want to get Zappy Zap. What if I open Easy Lock? Try it again. I do it over here now. Okay, so it's closest one is going to zap you. Must be a copyright thing on the website. Most likely, but it's so odd that they have that. Right, you have a book
If there's anything
reference?
I don't know why Dental is even trying. This is doomed to fail. But fine. If he wants it, he can have. What a waste of my talents.
Alright, looks like an ad break is starting. If you do get an ad, thank you for watching an ad, it does help support the channel. There's something to eat, drink, stretch, go to the bathroom, all the things we need. I might stop going to run to the bathroom yet again because, yeah, I've just drank way too much water.
Be careful in here.
I've also been playing some Titanfall 2. Ooh. Never played Titanfall. Admiral is from fire, life from light, magic. Wear law as your armor. Wisdom learned by pain is a reliable guide in dark times. Literally, terrible wisdom never betrayed the lawmaster. So, elven ancestors heard the welcoming gifts. Bless and blessed be. The caravans of law, ugly, obscure, shines the gold of truth. Now, the ad break has started. I'm going to quickly run to the bathroom now. If you're not in an ad break, take this opportunity to quickly go to the bathroom as well. I'll be back as soon as I can. I do apologize. I am kind of back. I'm just getting my blanket, wrapping it around me. Don't have the heater on because the heater makes the air dry. I do not like dry air. That makes me feel sicker. Plus, my PC playing this game acts as a heater. Thank you for the boop, Silan. You appreciate that. Oh, very chilly. I don't like how cold it is lately. Oh. Why must it be so cold? Well, in this, I know we're in an ad break, but I'm just looking at this. I know we had Av Molag, so fire, life, light, magic. So I'm guessing that just means spell. And I don't recall what the other ones were, but I'm guessing we have to find which ones fit. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 4 of these are going to help us figure it out. Looks like we are back from the ads. So welcome back from the ads, everyone. Let's see if I am smart. This one is Avmolag and a Yamas, which... Yep. Av Mafri. I am not seeing... have map free. Do. None of those words appear in any of these, so far that doesn't help. Magica Loria. Alright, I can remember Magica Loria, Magica Scylla. Magica Laura, Magica Syrah. Says the Loria, which is wisdom learned by pain. Yeah, this does not help. But by the looks of it, it is a target spell from fire, life, from light, magic. Let's see, fire. Try ice next. Then we're going to go with shock. I brute forced one of them. Fire. Ice. Do I have a... Oh, I got snowball. Ice. It wasn't shock, so... Could it be healing? No. Let's see, in the quest... Yeah, maybe I just need to talk to her. After all, I figured out the first two.
Be careful in here.
Which, you know what, let's go back to our inventory. Because, yeah, fire, life, light, magic. And Laura is your armor. Wisdom learned by pain, reliable guide. Blessed and blessed be. Young Law, ugly and obscure shines. Foaming wave, so thunderous, so mighty. This could be the ice one. So I kind of think that's a warning what's going to happen. You know what, let me try one last thing. No, I don't have any. Nick Strokes, well, thank you, Rain. I do appreciate that. I hope you're having a good night.
If there's anything about... This place has been nothing but trouble since we disposed of the creatures that had taken up residence here. It's been nothing but a fight to figure out how the place works. The pillar has had us stumped for more than a week now. I'm not listening to you. What a waste of my talent.
Well, looks like we're gonna have to uwu file.
If there's any... I'm not listening. What a waste of my talents.
What? Like, it points me to her, but then she has nothing. Do you have anything else to say?
Go on.
Reference?
You got the book, eh? Good for you. I've given up trying to deal with her for now. I'll tell you what, I'll take the book, and then if you can read me the inscriptions, I'll see if I can find translations for them. Now that I have the book, I can...
Right, translation.
Okay, what...
Molag.
According to this, it translates to, from fire, life. Fire it is, then.
I already figured that out. This one.
Mafre seems to translate to frost. So a spell with frost...
Alright.
It means magicka darkens. Considering the other inscription, it could be translated to mean magicka wanes, along with magicka waxes. Perhaps a spell that damages magic. It means magicka shines. Taken in context with the other inscription about magicka darkening, perhaps there's an alternate translation. If we assume it means magicka waxes, then a spell increasing magicka might be what we need. Okay. This is kind of exciting, don't you think?
Okay, well, I figured out 2 of them. I feel like I'm smart enough with that. Oh. Now my question is, do I had to do it in an order? That was a snowball. Yes, there is an order to it. Fire. Ice. Then we need, what was it, damage? Have a damage magical? Weird, I thought I would have had. Oh no, there it is. The very top. And then the other one was like restore magic. Probably would have been closer to the bottom. Restore health. And creatures demoralize. Charms. Paralysis. Oh, so many spells. quickly talk to the guy. What was the last one again?
What? Okay. It means Magicka shines. Taken in context with the other if we assume it means Magicka waxes, then a spell increased... Okay. This is kind of exciting.
Unless I can actually use a touch spell. But sort by school, because it'd be a restoration. I think, no. Mysticism? Fortify Magicka. I guess I just never got a Fortify Magicka spell.
Don't you think?
Which is odd because I bought every spell I can find. Oh, got our way in. Ah, your soul's gonna be mine. If I only had a soul jump for you. Else. Thank you, Mr. Skeleton. Did these things just try to attack me? An odd sound. Now look very ghostly. What? Why are there ghosties? Oh. Pop up raining over there. I wouldn't mind it being a little warmer where I am. Rugged up. I just really want to set this off. Well. Didn't expect to see one right in front of my face. 23 degrees Celsius. I think over here is like 14 at the moment. Recharge our sword, just so that way we can punish a monster. And trapping its soul, using it on our sword. Now, obviously, do something with these. But I wonder, do I have enough jump? Ugh, no. Let's see. Target. Where's my fireball? Oh, I thought they'd be like giant candelabras. See if I'm up here. And light that one. Hmm. Eh. Oh. Oh, steps go up. Ancient Elven helmet. An object D inside the Vatican. Oh, hello, Lichy boy. Your soul will be mine. An undying creature will feed my sword well. Oh. Oh, something is... Alright. Self... Cure disease. I will get to you all very slowly. Paralyze. One lich remains, as I can only slowly walk. Where did your stuff at? There it is. I am ever encumbered, but I shouldn't be. That should be 500 and something. Alright, let me just... I have Fortify Magicka on Self. Yes. Oh. Another boy there. But why am I still over encumbered? None of these is lowering things, and need to cure poison. Do I have a I know I have a dispel ability, but this is actually a legit head scratcher. Why is it so much lower? I might as well drop the Necromancer's Hood. It weighs 4 units. Wait, does it look good? Not rude. Rid of the bowl, play bowl, because we don't need them. I picked them up by accident. Well, the Sansa resolves needed. No, it doesn't weigh anything, so I'm not gonna drop it. I'm just curious what it was for. Rid of the spoon. All this doesn't really help. I'm still over encumbered by quite a bit. Guess I gotta eat my venison. My cheese wheels. Now that I can move, kill the last lich. Ow. Wait, did it soul trap me? Ah! Keyboard, please stop disconnecting at the weirdest times. Greatest Staff of Frost. Ah. Fine. Dang it! I'll eat my crab meat. Maybe I should just drop it. No point carrying it if... Yeah, I got a slow walk. Ah! 19 Celsius or 6 Fahrenheit here in Kentucky. Goodness, that's... It is chilly over there. Sorry to wait a bit to see the message. Yeah. It's... Oh. I hate the cold. I prefer it when it's... Like... I've always said you can always just add more layers when it's cold. But, yeah, it's just... I don't know. When you're in it, you prefer it when it's warm. When it's too hot, you prefer it when it's cold.
What's that you have there? That looks important, whatever it is. I think you've really found something. You'd best get that to Erlaf back at the Imperial City as soon as possible. He'll want the mages there to examine it more closely.
Hi.
What a waste of my talents.
You can only take off so many layers before it's illegal to be in public. Exactly, Sal. That's what I've always said in the past. Or, if it's not illegal in public, you can still only take off so many layers until, you know, bad stuff happens. But at the same time, I feel like when it's cold, and you can add layers, and you can turn on the heater and whatnot, but all of it will make you feel very dried out. Whereas when it's hot, there's many ways to cool down, depending on your preferences. Do you ever get that Cornetto ad, Undies versus Tox? Don't think so. Will I be disturbed if I look it up?
What's this? Some sort of alien artifact? Well, well, Romanus was right in sending you out there. Good work. I'll be sure and put in a good word for you. Good work getting that straightened out. I'm glad someone finally came along that was able to make progress with it.
Thank you.
Take care.
I was trespassing being in there. It was about how far you could be away from the beach before speedos were considered undies first. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. If you're wearing speedos at a beach,
I know you're busy, but I need a moment.
I'd still feel disturbed.
I've got a moment, but little more. What do you need?
How are you
Hello.
today?
Yes, of course. What is it?
Well, you'll recall my hypothesis.
And I know that, you know,
Well met.
swimsuits can all be just like, as the ad would be saying, all swimsuits are basically just underwear, but for public. Still. You there?
Good work at Vatican. Jorl is quite pleased with the information now coming in about the site. There is another predicament, which I believe you can also help resolve, if you feel ready for it.
I'm ready. What is it?
Excellent. You have become most reliable, and I assure you that the Council appreciates it. Now, to the matter at hand. In order to deal with the apparent growing problem of necromancers in Cyrodiil, the Council needs as much information as possible. The Mystic Archives have been consulted with minimal success. Guild members are investigating other avenues, but I believe more can be learned here.
What do I need to do?
I'd like you to speak with Tarmina at the Mystic Archives. She is our specialist on Magica Arcana and has been helping gather information. I believe we have been asking her the wrong questions, taxing her too much with vague attempts to make sense of all that we know. Speak with her specifically about these black soul gems, if she knows anything about their powers or creation. An insight into their origins may lead us to those who are responsible for them.
Ah. Advancement?
You become more valuable to the Guild with each passing day. The Guild wishes to reward that, and so you are raised to the rank of Conjurer. Accept these robes and wear them with pride. Report back as soon as you can.
The bowl didn't respawn, but the strawberries did.
Hello.
There, how far away from the beach do you think you could get? Or your swimsuit's just under?
Excuse me, fellow Magister. Is now a good
Like, I don't know, I feel like you have to physically still be able to see the beach. Personally.
Look, if you're here for information, I'm afraid you'll have to find it on your own. I'm swamped right now, up to my ears in necromancy. Not practicing it, mind you. Wouldn't want anyone to think I was involved in that sort of thing. I simply meant researching it.
There's parameters, like if a bus drives out in front of you, it can't. Yeah. Well, I mean, like, if the street you're on can see the beach, or smell the beach, yeah, I feel like it's more acceptable. as well as how close you live. Like, let's say you live a couple blocks away from the beach. You could put on your swimsuit and just walk down to the beach. That'd be fine. But, like, or you could even just put on your swimsuit and drive to the beach. But you couldn't take the bus to the beach while in your swimsuit. I feel like that would be wrong. And like that. Yeah, definitely the parameters there. Shit of me for later, thank you. I will enjoy being disturbed by the weird ads that we have. And it's even funny that, you know, when I say weird ads, because I remember years ago going over the border to New South Wales, and the ads they had were very weird. It's also the first time I've seen like a mainline TV channel have those spicy late night ads. And I'm like, why is this a thing on this channel? In my state, we don't have that. I was sent here to see you.
Oh, of course you were. No doubt the council is trying to get you to bother me further. I ran Karanya out of here just a short while ago and told them to leave
Excel
me
stuff.
alone.
That was
I keep
what?
telling them I can't produce results if I'm not given any time. I'm not used to working under conditions like this.
Here to help.
Help? No offense, but I don't see how you can do that. Unless you'd like to take some of this work off my shoulders, I'm beyond helping. But I do appreciate the sentiment. If there's anything specific you need, that may be more reasonable than just asking me about necromancers.
Bring back black soul gems.
Now that is a bit more specific. Finally, something I can respond to. Let me think for a moment. Ah, yes, there's one obscure text that references these gems. I believe it's still around here someplace, unless Falkar never returned it. The name of the book is Necromancer's Moon. I'm unclear on the origins of the text, but it does involve these gems you're interested in. I'm afraid you'll have to find it yourself. I'm so out of sorts with all these requests. Goodbye.
Okay. My book. And the book. Need to Reminisce Polus. Back and fetch the book. Now investigate the ruins. Don't make the soul gem. Oh my goodness.
Goodbye.
I'm listening.
Goodbye.
Speak. What do you need? I won't take up much of your time.
Who are you?
It's my pleasure. Please continue. I'm willing to teach, if you're willing to learn. Bye.
I felt you should. Good, good. But let.
On my final stream, maybe I'll go on a rampage. No. I do want to do a murder hobo run of Baldur's Gate. To see if I can solo the game.
Has Tarmina been of use in gathering information about the necromancers?
Necromancer's Moon.
Excellent work. I believe this will be of use to the Council. I shall make sure they're made aware of its contents. I've never heard of this Shade of the Revenant. Some sort of celestial phenomenon? If that's correct, then Bothiel would most likely know something about it, as the caretaker of the orrery. She should be on university grounds. Good day. Hello there.
Oh wait. I forgot there was another room here. I was like, what? Where do I go?
Hello there. Is there something I can do for you?
Shade of the Revenant.
Revenant, you say? And it represents something in the heavens? It sounds familiar. Let me think. Ah, yes, now I remember. Falcar was here some time ago asking about just such a thing. Said it was for research. He had a large sheaf of notes with him about it. I'm afraid I didn't have any more advice for him than I do for you. With the Ori in such a state of disrepair, I have no point of reference. Falcar did leave this behind. I think it fell from his notes as he left. I didn't... Goodbye.
Hastily scrolled no. Me. Look under H. Oh, it's not properly alphabetical. There it is. Primary sites. Orders have been rains. Anchorite's been called. Watch the skies. Once a week his grace shines down on us. Somebody look.
Hello.
Hey.
Well met.
Shade of the Remnant.
So, Falcar expressed interest in this revenant as well, and left this note behind, did he? Perhaps we should look into it for more clues. This lists several locations. The first is the Dark Fissure, which I recognize. It's a cave in the mountains, south of Cheydinhall. If there is indeed an altar there, as the note suggests, I believe this cave is directly related to the contents of the book. Go to the Dark Fissure the next time this shade occurs. Search for any connection to what we've learned, and report back. Please, be careful. Anything you find is of no use to us if you do not survive. I believe we are dealing with powerful forces here. Do not put yourself in harm's way if it can be avoided. Be careful.
We get to kill stuff! I mean, first I'm gonna have to store my ingredients because I am over encumbered.
Fellow Magister.
I have been a very busy bee. Buzz, buzz. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Buzz. Yep. Still haven't found a Daedric dagger. Or Black Soul Gem, but this will lead us to the Black Soul Gem. There's at least something. I'm gonna store the Ebony Dagger. I did end up need to enchant that. Wait. Got armor as well. Did I pick up the Necromancer's hood again? I got rid of it. And yeah, our weight is 457 still, so something has caused it to drop. We were at the 500s. Hello, Big Lee. How you doing? Hope your streams went well. I saw you were doing some long streams. I'm gonna store this jewelry. You're at the airport. Going on a trip? Or are you picking someone up? The place I had to go was right next to the other place I was already at. How weird. Jump, jump, jump. I'm just assuming that where we have to go is up here. A button mash jump. Boop, 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 boop. Hey, can I pick up these mushrooms? Yes! Free shrooms! Yum nom 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 nom. Yum nom 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 nom. Yum. Well, doomed mine. Still a zombie. Still another zombie. So I'm guessing this is the shrine in which I put the grand soul gems in. On a certain night. And that's how I got the black soul gem. But let's check out the dark vision. Hey. You, gonna notice me?
You will not stop us. The Order of the Black Worm will consume all in its path. If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get.
Not even drawing your weapon, this is just sad. Get a handwritten note. Hey, I can't come and guard the cave today. My doctor wrote this note. Like, let me have a look at this. Oh, babe. Says here, you get the day off. The anchorites place your grand soul gems in the altar. Pray for his blessing. Strike the altar with your soul trap magic. Your gems will become instruments of his divine power. Also just... Found evidence of the necromancers creating black soul gems in the Dark Fissure Cave, as well as other altars around Cyrodiil. He gets information to Ravenous Polus. Not before I get my own. Watch that. Die, zombie. Take your flesh and use your soul to make my sword strong. You want to go down, but I also want to check out over here. Not even treasures, just a locked door? I guess we gotta come in here later and rescue someone. Alright, Lich. You're next. And now you, Necromancer. Didn't even draw his weapon, he just watched. And you had a Staff of Catastrophe. Not a good staff, but... bad. Wills, bunch of bad books. 2 knives, but no forks. This guy who didn't put up a fight is just staying here with a Lich. That could not be good. But I 100% believe we're going to be coming back here later. But they may have the Black Soul Gems and they may have the Daedric Daggers. 2 items that I really want. Oh, look, there's a whole bunch of them.
Down on the ale. Starting to see things, aren't you?
Alright, let's see. Electrocution, potions, magic and drain. Mace. Okay, maybe necromancers just have maces. This little room led nowhere. But if we go back this way, like, we looted a key for this. Which means, yeah, someone's going to be locked up here later for a quest. We also have this structure. How do you get in there? Am I kidding? No? Weird. Right, I also need to heal. Let's fortify my magicka, and then I need cure disease. Because yeah, we weren't recovering. Have good stream, you eat. All good, Sam. Thank you for coming on in. Hope you have a good rest. Right, we never went this way. I really need to re-equip one of the destruction spells. Alright, what destruction spell? I think Searing Grasp. 45 points of fire damage. There we go. Wait, ad is starting soon again. How am I getting so many ads? I know how time passes, but how is time passing so fast? Your chest. Your chest. Oh.
To arms! To arms!
Burn him. The other necromancers are coming. They heard me fighting. I'm gonna snooze the ads because I can. Oh, it's another lich. You got an itchy nose again. Watching my magic constantly get drained. This is a bad room to be in. Just a random mud crab. How weird. I forget they silence you, so you can't use your spells. Alright, well... Ominous cave that's lit up. Ominous cave that isn't lit up. I'll go with the one that isn't lit up. Because if it's not lit up, I feel like it's going to be a dead end.
Hey, thanks for following the channel. It's greatly appreciated.
Thank you for the follow, Dark Revolution. Welcome on in. Yeah, that is the way I meant to go. You having a good time today? Oh. Gotta say, oh, this is a dead end. Skeleton doesn't see me. We just... Dave's right. Really slow, she's tired. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that you get the rest that you need. I was a bit that way myself earlier, where all I wanted was to sleep. But my nieces and nephews were here and they were yelling and screaming, and then my neighbor's dog just didn't stop barking. I was like, why? Why would it do that? Yeah. Kind of painful, you know? I'm also at the start of a cold. It's like I can just feel like my chest is slightly congested. Ugh. Alright, this is the one I want to kill. A bad zombie. Please. Just snooze the ad.
Nothing to worry about, I guess. Just my eyes playing tricks on me.
You know what? I got a better spell. Get back down again. Don't run. You make it harder for me. Yet another one that doesn't have the Daedric daggers. Sad.
I've fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
And now you're dead. What does that tell us? Mud crabs could easily kill this guy. He sucks. Yeah, you suck, don't you? Go disrespect the bodies. A little. This. Potions, more mushrooms. Hmm.
Who's there?
Okay, so this entire side path is the, hey, you fell down a chasm. Now make your way back. They do this. I do love that spell of mine. It may not be the strongest spell, but it truly is shockingly deadly. Missed all those swings. Paralyzed. The disrespect of just paralyzing him. I love it. Any treasure chest? No. Wait, yes. Really? Another dead end. Not even a shortcut to get out. I feel like that rock is vicious. I guess we gotta run out. Bad part is I don't even know the way I came. I kind of do. But, you know. I don't. I know somewhere there was a doorway I didn't go down. I was like, oh, I'll do that later. Not realizing just how long all this would be. I feel hungry. I feel like I need food. I think the only thing I have is chocolate. Alright, so... on one of the nights... wait 2 in-game hours. This altar is meant to have something shine down on it. Like, I feel like it's 2 AM when it happens. I don't see anything shining down, so now we wait 24 hours. It's all a waiting game. And then hopefully soon we will... yeah, be able to make our black sword. Purely so we can do this darn quest. Yep, that looks like an ominous light coming down on it. Alright, search. We need to put in, what was it, the Grand Soul Gems? It's not like putting the Grand Soul Gem. More things about Ubisoft today saying article in DM. Well, thank you for that. I do appreciate it. We do have an ad starting in about 30 seconds. If you do get an ad, I'm going to thank you for watching. An ad does help support the channel. Give yourself something to eat, drink, stretch, go to the bathroom, all the stuff you may need. I'll be right here. I'm going to look up how to do... or how to do this thing. Because... I feel like I'm missing a single step. It is a Grand Soul Gem. Does have to be empty. And all of mine have souls. Ugh. They have tied employee to a chair, according to the article. Ugh. Click it. Ubisoft devs have told a French court that former execs allegedly perpetuated. Perpetuated. Systemic culture of sexism and abuse. Both level pollution, any following allegations. As the two executives, as reported. They've heard witnesses tell feeling terrified and like pieces of meat, while state prosecutor report overwhelming evidence of harassment. Reporters are hearing female former staff members variously described being tied to a chair, forced to do handstands, suggested to constant comments about sex on their bodies, having to endure sexist and homophobic jokes. Things being stuck into computers, manager who fighting workers' faces, scribbled on hands. Unsolicited shoulder massages, played pornographic films in open plan office, and another executive who cracked a whip near people's heads. That is just... that is just terrible. Just reading that, that is terrible. I hope these people get what's coming to them. Like, that is just... I just stopped reading it out loud, so I'm like, yeah, this is stuff that... is that sickening. Welcome back from the ads, everyone. Turns out I can't do this because I don't have an empty Grand Soul Gem. Gonna put a marker down. We are gonna have to wait the 8 game days. Annoying.
What do you want?
But I know I can purchase Grand Soul Gems, like one at a time. What did Ubisoft do this time? So 2 out of 3 executives have left at 2020. I think this was like, it said the French offices. But basically, they had a lot of misconduct towards their staff, especially the female staff members. And apparently it was a very sexist place and a lot of sexual harassment. And when reported to HR, it was told, don't make a big deal out of it. And if you spoke up against one of the executives, rumors were started about you as if you were the one perpetrating this, rather than the executives. Yeah, quite bad.
It's my pleasure. Let's do business. That's a good deal. Thank you for your business. Let's do business. Goodbye.
Who's also the most likely going to disappear this year? Yeah, after reading that, I'm not really doubting it. Like, yeah. Quite bad. Alright, results of hardwork dedication always look like luck. So we want luck, agility.
How are you? A pleasure. Knowledge is the key to success in any endeavor. You too. Good day. Have a look at my bye.
I would honestly like more training, but don't know what trainers I can. I just saw that Naito tagged me and asked me if it's real, but I'm looking at it and it says it's in Western Australia. I would have no clue about Western Australia stuff. Alright, now the long wait of 24 hours. So much waiting that we got to do. Because yeah, they for some reason made it once every 8 days. We got to just wait. Bah, bah, bah. 5, 4, 3, 1. I don't know how many days I've actually waited so far. I wasn't counting. Five, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1. I like this fact we have this giant moon that's slowly moving, but at the same time it looks so fake. Like, no. Yeah. I don't believe it. It can't be real. Meanwhile, the Mage's college is like, sent him off to investigate these black soul gems. We haven't heard back from him. Normally, he's back almost instantly. Oh, much better. Next one. It just says, check how many days have passed in the game, and if it's a multiple of 8, it's going to happen. Oh, there it is! Alright, so search. Gone past it. Black Soul Gem. It worked. There's the channel points. Woo! More villainous than heroic again. You didn't see me.
The Order of the Black Worm will feast on your soul, mortal.
Are you going to do the thing as well?
Must have been the wind. Where are you? Filthy pickpocket! What did you take?
Nobody put a Grand Soul Gem in there. Thank you. Okay, so which one was Vermina? Oof. Sorry. Oh, I just hit with a wave of sickness. I don't feel like this wave is going away. Oh, it's bad. Sorry. Oh, that wave of sickness does not feel good, and Ed is just hitting hard. I may have to call it here. I really don't want to, but I do apologize. I definitely shall. Because, yeah, this is just not good. Ooh. Find someone to raid. Someone. Someone. I'm not too sure who. I'm looking for someone to raid, but I'm just not really certain on who to raid. We'll raid Skier. They're opening some Pokemon cards. I'll try to rest up as well as I can. Try and beat this sickness. I do apologize. I just had those severe cramps hit. And they are not fun whatsoever. But thank you so much for coming on by, everyone. It really does mean a lot to me that you'll come on by, even when I'm feeling unwell. You know, it's hard to describe. Do take care of yourselves, alright? I'll try to be back on Thursday for my regularly scheduled stream. I'll likely be playing Sonic Heroes. I might just call it Throwback Thursday, and that's when I'm going to play classic game. Yeah. I'll try to keep everyone updated in the Discord and whatnot. If you're not in the Discord, you should join the Discord. The Discord's good. I like the Discord. I also have my VODs scheduled, so tomorrow I'm likely going to work on getting another batch of VODs done, and then maybe I'll try and work on clips. Do take care, alright? Keep being you. Keep being awesome. You're the only you out there. Next.